Hello, fellow Chimerian, Sonic Brian here, and welcome to episode 4 of Fortnite Chapter 7, Season 1, Breakpoint. So, in the last episode, things got intense. So, the visitor Reality Unknown has arrived in the Chapter 7 island of the Golden Coast, and we're tasked to interact with his audio log in order to hear a conversation between him and the Order. The Order is happy that the visitor is back, but notices that he's is different because she remembered him a bit taller. And the visitor Reality Unknown reveals that the Order he sees isn't the one that he was expected to meet when picking up our distress call, revealing that Fortnite OG is an alternate timeline separate from the original BR timeline. And even though they're from different timelines, they have one common enemy, which is the Dark Voyager. The Order will now show him a base that they've been setting up for a while to figure out their next move to confront the Dark Voyager. The Revisit Reality Unknown even says to the Order that even though they're from different timelines, then whatever they all belong to, the Seven stands together. So after hearing that, we then hear something from the Visit Reality Unknown when we had to talk to him about the Dark Voyager. He wants us to talk to the Order because, according to him, she's stubbornly going after the Dark Voyager alone by herself. And according to the Visit Reality Unknown, he remembered that in his timeline, the Imagined is the impetuous one, meaning that she's reckless and thinks rationally. So, with that information, we had to talk to the Order, but then it turns out she chimes in, hearing the entire conversation, telling the visitor Reality Unknown that she is fine, and she wants us to ignore what he said and to continue on investigating about the Dark Voyager. After using a stealth splash, the Order asked the visitor to join them. But then he said, nope, because this doesn't change a thing about what's going on. Because we don't know what the Dark Voyager is capable of, which is 100% true. We don't know what the guy is capable of. So with that information, the Order asked us to continue to do some recon around the Dark Voyager. So, after eliminating 3 opponents at Classified Canyon and Lethal Labs, we then hear a continuous argument between the Visit Reality Unknown and the Order. The Visit Reality Unknown tells the Order to stay away from the Dark Voyager, giving her orders. But the Order then asks him what makes him think he can give her orders. Then the Visit Reality Unknown reveals to us more about the Dark Voyager and about himself, saying that he's been stalking the Dark Voyager throughout burned out stars in crumbling ash realities. And if he were to find a way to stop him, he would have done it by now. But now the Order thinks that we don't know what he's capable of. After making contact with the 0-point shards to investigate their mysterious effects, the Visit Reality Unknown then talks about the Imagined, saying that her hubris and impatience is endangering the mission, that she's becoming reckless like the Imagined. And the Order says that the Imagined will understand what she's doing. And then the Visit Reality Unknown says that to her, has she learned nothing after losing her since Chapter 3, Season 2, Resistance. Then the Order said this, that she does learn that being timid and reckless is the only way to get results in the mission. So now we have to wait for the next call. So yeah, that happened. So now we have to headshot opponents with the MK assault rifle. Got one. Oh, crap. I got it. Come on. Poke your head out. There we go.
The visitor doesn't understand. How could he? He's not our visitor. In his reality, the downfall of the Seven hasn't happened yet. He talks about failing, about losing people like it's theoretical. It's not theoretical for me. I won't fail another island.
Wow. So, the Order does feel guilty of what happened since Chapter 3, Season 3, Vibing, and Chapter 3, Season 4, Paradise. She doesn't want to fail this island like last time. And the downfall of the Seven in the Visit Reality Unknown's timeline hasn't happened yet. So it makes sense. And the next one is make contact with the Dark Voyager ship while airborne. Okay, so we actually have to make contact with the Dark Harvester. So I think maybe we should try the wingsuit to see what happens. Okay, here we go. And get more momentum. And... oh, come on. And... oh, come on.
We need to access the Dark Voyager's communications. Once we know the scope of his ambitions, we can figure out how to counter him.
Okay, so we need to decrypt the hidden message at Dark Voyager's holotable. Wait, the same holotable? As you guys know, that's the same holotable in the Dark Voyager's quests. When we thought we can fool him to think that we are joining the last reality. Okay, so we're here. Oh, we're placing a bug.
Amy, scan and summarize encrypted communications.
The encrypted channel features a single message, addressed to a redacted column. It says, "I will not fail you."
I was right. The Dark Voyager is working for someone. I need to tell the visitor. And look into a few things. I'll be in touch, Looper. Things are about to get interesting.
Huh. So, the Dark Voyager is working with someone? I mean, we know from one of the Order's audio logs that he's connected to the last reality, but there's something more that meets the eye, so... could it be that the Dark Voyager is working with someone higher power from the last reality? I guess this is starting to get now interesting now. And so, yeah. That's about it. That's all the quests from the Order about trying to figure out what's going on. After her little argument with the Visit Reality Unknown, talking about, you know, the high stakes about the island and stuff. So, anyways, that's it. That's all the quests. So I'd like to thank all of you for watching the 4th and final episode of Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 1 Breakpoint, with stuff coming involving more of the story, such as new updates. As you remember, that 7 announcement teaser that we got about updates with release dates, more content with the story, like with mini events, including like the 7 laser cannon coming, including the Foundation's return, is going to be interesting. And after now learning more about the Dark Voyager, learning that he is working with someone possibly higher power in the last reality, things are now going to get interesting. And, yeah. Things are going to get tense. So anyways, Comment down below what your favorite things to do in Fortnite: creativity, buying players, Fortnite Ballistic, Fortnite Reload, the return of Fortnite Chapter 1 Season 7 OG. And comment down below what your favorite moments in Chapter 7. Subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you won't miss any videos from me. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye!